Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FERL TV's coverage of qualifying here in Kyoto. We start round 5 of this championship with qualifying, and Japan is the home of this one. Let's take you through the track very quickly as we have a few moments before qualifying. You start off the lap with some very technical, twisty corners, which some great wall placing, including this. This is my favourite wall placing. It's only one car through there. Although it is roadblocks, so anything can happen. Under the bridge we go then, and it will be into a hairpin. And then under another bridge, we'll talk about that bridge in just a second because that'll come up again. That is the same bridge I was actually talking about earlier. Another hairpin into that very same bridge we've gone under twice now. And over that big curve on the exit, so if you get that, well, basically you're screwed. Just a little bit, don't worry. Another hairpin, just to make sure cars aren't out yet. Cars are not out yet, so we can continue with this. Fast corner there, and really it's all the way you can push, and the session is just about started, so we'll just show you this last sector. Fast corners on the left, tap mode in the air, and a 90-degree on the right, but qualifying is officially underway. This is set to be a good one. 10 minutes. And then after that we go into the dual stages, and already the Latos getting a bit wiggly on the curve. And that will be nervy moments indeed. Let's see. I think that was Gibby at the front. It must have been. So let's go on board with Ruben's driver, Gibby. It's just me in the commentary box today by the sounds of it. So I hope you like my commentary. There we go though. Gibby starting his lap. The Rohingya of Bep. It's a little bit slower than him going through the last corner, but this is now where it matters. This is the start of his lap. Going into turn 1 and turn 2, into those interesting corners. You can see the corner on the outside. They don't want drivers to go too wide going into this hairpin. We'll get the first look at the times very shortly. Currently no one has actually set a lap yet. A little bit of a ride on the curb, and that looks like that is Bep still with him on the side as we continue down into another hairpin. And we're going to get our first look at sector times here. And in fact, Gibby has invalidated in sector 1, and he definitely has in sector 2. Let's go to a driver who is improving, and it is purple sector for Super Striker 12.5 through sector 1. And in sector 2, we go into the 90-degree corners. That was actually a quick sector 2, and he invalidated sector 1. I am quite blind, so you're going to have to forgive me with all the colours. One thing they did add was a corner cut to that last chicane, as you would see. So all those laps are invalid, every single lap. Jackson Jack got the fastest sector 3 of all drivers through that final lap. But let's see who's doing well then in the early stages, because I imagine we have a qualifying where all the drivers invalid. So as we were saying, they have added a CC corner cut to that final chicane, which drivers used to abuse and cut last time out, and it's straight back over to Latos man Gibby, who set fastest sector 1 24.5, and I can tell you that is actually valid. Sector 2 now, we'll see what that looks like. 12.5. Jackson Jack sets the fastest sector 2 though with a 12.3. We'll go over to him momentarily as we go now through sector 3, and it is a right into a left. He may have just got a CC there with the inside, but I don't think he has. Round the final chicane, play it as close as you can to that CC, and Gibby crosses the line. It's a 2.5. Jackson Jack just crossing the line now, 2.5. And Super Striker behind him invalidated his lap. Okra said a 0.9, and I think he's invalidated through that final corner. He may have invalidated through through sector 1, but that just shows you there's a lot of potential through sector 2. And my question is, how has he got a 9-second sector 2? We are 3 minutes and a half in, and I'm about to say we've got 4 drivers who set 3 drivers, sorry, who set a valid lap. Bep joins them, and he is just crossing the bridge now. That wasn't Bep, sorry, that was Russell who joins them, and he definitely has just cut the chicane there. Bep and cut more corners. 6 minutes, though, is what remains of this session, and we're going to go over to Panda because he is fastest in Sector 1 with a 24.0. This is a quick Sector 2, and we'll see how he looks. There's a 12.8 as a personal best. Okra with a 12.7, so that 9-second time, I'd love to see what happened there. Into the first of the 290-degree. Did he go a bit wide? The lag is making it quite hard to tell. As we continue on into the right, now a little lift off into the chicane, close as you can to that CC. What will the time be? Crosses the line, he goes third fastest with a 12.451. Jackson Jack went quickest with a 2.064. Other drivers playing along. Dennis is about to cross the line and actually set a valid lap. He has crossed the line and he didn't set a valid lap due to a CC in the last sector. Jackson Jack just got a personal best final sector and Dennis has lost it in Sector 1. So that is another qualifying lap done for him. And now he's going to have half a session to go. Jackify, did Jackify just jump out? I don't know. Jackify we lost view of Jackify for some reason. He did say that final fastest sector. Jackson Jack will go over to him because he was improving through Sector 1. Had a okay Sector 2, crosses the line, he doesn't improve. 2.064. The times just keep coming in. Bep with a 8.9 still. He improved on that last sector. Gibby Gibb is all the way up to a 2.1, but that was invalid because of a CC in the second sector. I wonder where Jackify actually has gone. Jackify is here and he's just come out of the pit lane now and he's right behind Jackson Jack. This is really interesting to see where everyone is. Bep will go over to Bep because he's actually on a lap, we'll say, and then we can actually see what his sector's looking like. And we'll go from Bep over to Super Striker. Now, was that too deep into the hairpin? I don't know. We'll find out now as we cross the line. No, it's not. It's a 12.4. It's a 2. I can't speak. It's a 24.5 through Sector 1, 12.5 through Sector 2. Max HRX a 3.22, and he puts himself into 5th. Super Striker in 4th. Can he catapult himself up with just 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go? There's been movement in the table. Will Striker improve? He will. That's a good time. It's a 12.050. Jackson Jack must have improved. He has. It's a 12.031. And that was a lap with no personal best sectors whatsoever. I absolutely have no clue how that has happened. Let's go over. Let's stay on board with, let's go to Jackson Jack. He is currently fastest, and that is definitely invalid. So we're going to go back over to Super Striker just for a moment. Bep, though, is setting a personal best through Sector 1. And we're trying to stay with the quickest drivers out on track as we speak. Gibby with an invalid Sector 1, so his lap won't count. As it stands, we've got 8 drivers with a valid lap time. Bep in 6 as we go now into the 90-degree corner with Bep. Oh, and he's hit the wall. He has hit the wall. And Bep is sent spinning. Such a shame for him. He was improving as well. 2 personal best sectors. And it's gone like that in an instant. That was a Scuderia, I believe. No, it's not a Scuderia in the pits. Well, we're crossing the line with Panda now. It's a 2.244. He's still in P3. Gibby 4th. Max 5th. Bep 6th. Okra 7th. Russell 8th. Let's see who is improving now. We're going to go over to Russell. It's not a quick Sector 1, but it's still a personal best. Oh, and he's ruined it there. He has hit the wall and he has stopped there. What a shame for him. 2 minutes ago on a lap he was improving as well. Jackify's invalid through Sector 2. And he must have issues. There is a car. Is that Panda stopped at the final corner? No, it's not. There is a car that's just stopped at the final corner. It might not be anymore though. So we're going to keep going with the cars that are still going. This is Dennis now. And he said 24.9 through Sector 1. We've got 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock. If you just join us, welcome to qualifying here. It's the first 10 minutes of qualifying that'll decide who are going into the Jews. As it stands, Super Striker 3rd, Jackson Jack 2nd, Panda 3rd, Gibby 4th, Dennis 5th, and they will all go through to the duels. Missing out, Bep, Max, Okra, Russell. Those are currently valid times as we go now through sector 3. Paul set a fastest first sector. We're going to go over to Paul, who, well, Dennis, where did he go? He didn't improve. Oh, there was a car lost it there. I think that was a watermelon racing. That probably was Max. But this is Paul. If Paul does something here, he went invalid. I'm so sorry, and he's also lost it there. Paul, though, with a 22.3, and that might have been the guy who stopped, and he's still stopped through the final sector. Never mind this, just him lagging out quite a bit. So it doesn't show as he crossed the line. So maybe the timing system will catch back up in just a second. We're going to go over to Beb with a quicker sector 1. And as we went on board with him, he spun. Oh no, final sector as well. And he goes backwards just a little bit, but he should be fine. And he's still going backwards, trying to get a decent run up. Maybe that's a good pit thing to get some reports on if you were a man who's heavily invested in this. 9 seconds left until the wall goes up. But Dennis will cross the line. So Dennis will be the first car to cross, the last car, sorry, to cross the line. You'll see the wall go up in the background. I hope so. Let's go to Jackson Jack, who is improving. And that was a seamless camera transition. Over the bridge he went, into the hairpin. This is all that matters. He should get through to the top 5. Jackify currently missing out on the top 5. He might have already crossed the line. No, he hasn't, but he invalidated sector 1, so his qualifying is over. Paul, 42.7. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Paul is somehow quickest with a 42.7. Get a look at that. Jackson Jack might need to do something here. Get a 42.7. He goes with a 1.8. Maybe that should be first. There's the wall. It's gone up at the hairpin. What's happened there with Paul getting that? There's still drivers going, so let's go to them. Bep is improving, so we're going to go to Bep. Where is he on my thing? I don't think he is anymore. But I don't know how the man did it. Super Striker, is he still running? No, he's not. Jackson Jack's crossed the line. Russell's, they've all crossed the line. Well, I think we've all got to ask the question. How did that man get a 42.7? Are we serious? I mean, fair play to the guy. But how? So, incredible stuff here. I have never, ever seen that. 42.7. I don't think it's going to stand. I don't even know what happened. Well, we will wait a word of what is happening here. That was insanity at its finest. Wow. Prodigy George Russell in FE3. Incredible. We are being told to wait. But I think, look at that time. Sector 2, 51.0. And apparently was fastest. We saw a 9-second Sector 2, so that Sector 2 hasn't been that reliable as of late. So they are the top 10 results as it stands. The FIA are going to have a look and see whether Paul is allowed to compete. If Paul was, he would go straight through, and competing in the duels would be Jackson Jack, Striker, Panda, and Gibby. If he wasn't to go through, it would be Jackson Jack who went through, Super Striker, Panda, Gibby, and Dennis who would fight it out in the duels. Well, that was insanity at its finest. If you just join us, welcome to FE1 qualifying here at the Kyoto E-Prix. My name is FD Sport, and I am on my own in the commentary box for the second session in a row. So you're getting the most out of me, aren't you, at the moment in time, as we await for this decision from the FIA, from the man who's in the sky, Ruben the Beast, who seems to be flying away from the FERL TV cameras. I would be as well, because I would be confused quite a bit of what just happened there. That was insanity. We join briefing VC. So basically, I can't go into briefing VC. That is not good. I'm going to find a way. We will find a way, folks, to get into briefing VC. Don't you worry, indeed. I just need to find something. If this works, ladies and gentlemen, and we get into briefing VC, it's a miracle. So pray for miracles, folks. Am I human? Yes, I am. Will it let me in? That is the question. Check my email. Are you having a joke? So we will have to wait to see what the briefing VC is saying. Let me see. Need to check my emails. So we'll check that. Use my password. Okay, this is going incredibly well. Password is incorrect. That is not good. Okay, so we are still waiting for the confirmation. We are almost ready to go. Verify login. Yes, we will. Authorize. Authorizing. There we go. We're logging in. And let's now have a word in the briefing VC. Just waiting for Ruben to speak.
As you may have seen, there was a bit of an issue with the timing. Likely because someone messed it up or something, or that it's Robert playing up again. Therefore, me and the management team have decided to delay the qualifying session to tomorrow before the race. There will be a 24-hour practice session ongoing now where you can drive the track. But qualifying will be delayed to tomorrow before the race, so there won't be a FE2 session. Instead, we'll do the qualifying. And yeah, I'm really sorry. It's not the way we wanted it to go, but yeah, but this is Roblox. It all goes to crash when we don't want to. But like all the rules, yeah, for Academy, we'll see if it works, and if not, we'll try to use the rest system. But last time we did it, it failed as well. And yeah, thank you for your patience. Thank you for and see you.
That was Ruben de Beest, the league manager, and we have the unfortunate news that qualifying has been postponed due to the timing issues. I think that was very clear. We are having 9-second fastest sectors, 51-second fastest sectors, a 42-second lap. So I think it is an interesting decision taken, and it's a good decision because it gives us time to reset. So from here in Kyoto, we should see you tomorrow. Instead of FP2, we'll be live on FERL TV, hopefully with qualifying, and then we will also have the race. So the unofficial qualifying session has concluded, and you could say Paul's got pole, but I don't think he has. But we'll see you tomorrow, FERL Academy, qualifying, and the race. It's a triple header in the same day, so don't miss it for the world. So we'll see you uh, later, and we'll see you tomorrow here on FERL TV. Good night.